I'm building a K-pop Demon Hunter house in Minecraft. I don't know about you, but I've seen this movie like maybe more than 10 times, and I'm still obsessed with it, so obviously I'm gonna add it to Minecraft. This build will feature rooms for all Huntr and Saja Boys members, along with a few bonus spaces for furry friends. The colors of the house are pretty and pastel because both Huntr and the Saja Boys use pretty pastel colors in their character designs. We've got some purple for Rumi, green for Zoe, pink for Mira, and you can probably guess who the other colors represent. I mostly chose these colors for each character based off of their outfit or hair color, and I think the combination of all these colors together actually looks pretty cute. Ta-da! I'm so obsessed with this. For this house specifically, I decided to go with a modern vibe, loosely based off of my one color blue house challenge video. Most of the movie takes place in a city where the buildings are a bit sleeker, and yeah, there are those scenes with Rumi and Jinu that are walking around like more traditional buildings, but I really like the vibe of the Huntr's apartment, so that's how we got here. We have a giant, modern K-pop house that literally says K-pop on it. And actually, if you look at this house from the sky, I think this is more like a K-pop modern mansion. It is quite large because there's 10 bedrooms inside of it. But anyway, on the inside of this build, we're gonna have a living room. Then we're gonna have a soda pop kitchen. On the bottom floor, I have all the Saja Boys rooms. So let's see if you can guess whose color is whose room. The seafoam green room is for Abby. The yellow room is for romance. And the magenta room is for mystery. Moving on down this hallway across the house, we have this block color, which is literally called Baby Pink. So obviously, this room is for Baby Saja. And across from this room, we have the blue room for Jinu. Now, if we make our way up to the second floor, we have this really big open area with a balcony looking down to the living room for a concert area. I figured since both of these K-pop groups like to sing and stuff, we should probably have an area for a stage with like music stuff. So that's what this room is. To the right of this music room, we have the purple room for Rumi. We have a green room for Zoe. And then across the way, we have pink for Mira. And this blue room for the tiger and bird. Also, as a little spooky bonus, we're gonna have a gwima basement. Eventually, I didn't actually finish this out with the colors, but we'll get to that. Starting with our main girl, let's decorate Rumi's room. Rumi is the leader and main vocalist of Huntr, the K-pop group that doubles as Demon Hunters. The main colors I want to use for Rumi are purple and yellow from her outfit in the How It's Done performance, and I've got a bunch of stuff picked out to match it. Ta-da! Look at this stuff. Okay, first of all, look at this block. Doesn't this remind you of her demon markings? It's so cool. It's literally perfect. So I need to figure out where I want to put her bed, but I would love to use this as like an accent wall. Maybe we can add it to this wall. And should we stripe it? Let's see what it looks. Striped and then maybe solid. Because this is an odd number of blocks, the stripes do work. It kind of looks cool. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Then I need to figure out how I can fit everything that I want in this space because we have music stuff, closet stuff, couches, beds. Let's start by centering the bed on this wall. So first things first, we can make a headboard like this. Then we can add the bed. And with these really cool framed blocks, we can create a border. Do you think we should probably put a window here? That might actually look nice. And wait, maybe we could get some curtains in here. That's not exactly what I, maybe we just do that. Wait, get rid of this, bring these blocks back down, and then right this so we can get some more light in here and have a window like that. I don't hate it. Now, I obviously want to try to find space for a desk and a couch and stuff, but I also want to add a closet. And I actually want to add a closet to all the girls' rooms because in the movie, they have a super cool wardrobe room with like tons of cool outfits in them, so I feel like we have to give them really cool outfits. Before we do that though, will this lamp work? Yes! And I also have other lights. I have some purple fairy lights because they're like literally my favorite. It's such a vibe. I also picked out some bunting because I also really like that. So maybe we can layer stuff. Not like that. Hold on. I did not know you could put them on the same thing. This same. Did you see what I just did? Wait, I love that. I didn't know. Look, you can literally place one on top of the other. That's so cool. Okay, I love that. I'm kind of thinking that maybe we should put the closet on this wall so it looks built in. I don't have any purple closet pieces, but I do have white and that kind of matches everything, so it's fine. Look at this stuff. We've got this, we've got drawers, we've got shoes, we've got single cap. Oh, oops. I kind of want to use a bunch of shoes on the bottom. That looks cool. Wait, we need mirrors. Hello. Does this work? Like just like a really tall central mirror? Maybe actually no drawers, just a bunch of shoes. I like the color. We could totally line the top with these. Now that's a cool closet. And the door's even open. I am questioning my light and bunting placement though, so I think I'm gonna move this. There we go. Okay, now because the doorway is over here, this is the only place we can put a desk. So let's grab our desk. We can grab our lavender purple cup. We have a phone. We have a record player. I did pick out a piano because, she makes music. So maybe we could put that over here. Oh, why is it in the wall? Maybe there. Oh, wait, that's cute. Let's center this desk in the middle of the room, and then on the desk, I'm not gonna give her a computer. I don't think Rumi is like a gamer. But I think she's a music girly, so we could give her a record player. We could give her a microphone and a big cup of water so her throat doesn't get dry. Now over by the bed, I think we could put her cell phone. And what else do I have in this chest? Oh yeah, the robe. Okay, so you know Zoe and Mira really like to go to the spa and wear robes and stuff. And I know like the whole time throughout the movie, Rumi's kind of like, no, I don't want to do that. But she does in the end, so she gets a robe. And maybe we could put it here by her closet. Okay, now I know I totally just said that Rumi isn't giving me gamer girl vibes. Like, at least not PC gamer girl vibes, but I feel like she would totally have a Switch. And this one is perfect. It's literally the colors of her outfit. Look at it. It's purple and yellow. Now, I think we might actually be able to fit maybe this single chair with an ottoman in this space. But before we add that, Rumi loves ramen. To be fair, all of them love ramen, so I'm gonna give all of them ramen. I think next to this little music desk area, we can add this really cute lavender couch. And I would put like a stool here right by it, but that kind of blocks the entrance. And I actually want to use this as the stool for the piano instead. On the floor around the bed, I want to add a bunch of cozy carpets so we can use purple, lavender, a little bit of yellow. And then we can also add some floor cushions. Because purple and yellow is kind of the vibe of the space, I have purple and yellow balloons, which is like perfect. I know it's like kind of no reason to put balloons in here, but I think they're really cute. We could just pretend they're floating on the wall, honestly. That's kind of fun. Then the last thing we're gonna need is either a small table or maybe some shelving to display the ramen. Does that look weird? I mean, it matches the rest of the room, so it doesn't look weird. I just feel like this corner could use some shelves, so let's grab some purple trapdoors so we could place some ramen and some noodles. Across the hall, we have a green room for Zoe. Zoe is the lead rapper of Huntr, and she has a childlike fun personality. Because she wears green and yellow with a hint of purple, those are the colors I want to decorate with. I think Zoe's my favorite character. Which one's yours? Just like this cool block I found for Rumi's room, look at this block I found for Zoe's room. It's totally giving super cool K-pop powers. Now, the layout of this room is a little bit different than Rumi's because the two rooms in the front of this K-pop house have a balcony upstairs. So obviously, we can't put a bed here. And because breaking this wall would expose these blocks to the rest of the house, maybe we'll choose the other wall. That looks really cool. Okay, This might be similar to Rumi's room because we're gonna put the bed here, but you know what? It's fine. For Zoe's bed, we're obviously using a lime color, but her outfit, at least the one that I'm basing this off of, does have a hint of yellow and a tiny bit of purple in it. So first, let's find the middle of the room, pop down her bed, and we'll frame it out to make it complete. I think I might actually copy Rumi's room totally and just put a window here and one up here. I just really like the way it looks, and we could always use more light. Technically, Huntrix is the light of the movie, so it makes sense. Now, do we have any lime curtains I could use? Yes, we do. Ta-da-ta-da. No, what? No, excuse me. Thank you. Okay, now because Zoe likes turtles, I found a turtle plushie that we could put somewhere in this room. And then also, because she does a lot of songwriting and has like a bunch of books full of songs in them, we obviously have to add a desk full of that stuff. Instead of a regular desk for Zoe, I actually want to use this bathroom vanity kind of counter thing because, look at this, look at this, look at this. Hold on. Look at this. There's little rolled up towels in there. It's giving spa. So she can have her own little spa desk. But instead of like makeup and stuff, we're gonna put books. Because Zoe is in the band, she obviously likes music, so we're gonna give her a record player and a microphone. But because she's also kind of cute and fun, I feel like she would like plushies. So yes, we have the turtle plushie. But we also have this little guy, this little yellow sheep, and an octopus. Let's put a turtle here. Maybe a yellow sheep right here. Then this little sand seal guy could go on a shelf next to the bed, and this little octopus guy can go on the other side. Now, because Zoe has a balcony off of her room, we could totally have some green couches out here. I have these green end tables that honestly kind of look good next to the bed, just because we need a space for the music stuff. Record player here, microphone here. Just like I mentioned earlier, I want all the girls to have a cool closet. I have these books here, but I think I might have to move them out of the way. So maybe we just put them in the front like this. Oh, I didn't get a stool. Here we go. Wait, that's cute. She can sit right here. I like her little spa vanity and write songs. Now on either side, I think we should do 2 big closets like this. And on the ends, we can have a bunch of shoes. Again, though, I'm gonna grab these storage boxes and place them on top to kind of finish the look. And then maybe we can hang fairy lights in between these. Wait. First of all, robe. Then we can add some lime fairy lights and lime bunting. So cute. Oh, I did just realize that I didn't give her a mirror. Wait, there's a green one. It's made out of bamboo. Oh, fun. Now, hanging from the ceiling, I do want to add a couple of these green paper lanterns because they're super pretty. And then on the floor, we can add a bunch of pretty carpet. On this shelf, we can have some noodles. Here, we could have the green ramen bowl. And then I do want to put a phone out for her. Maybe, well, it's kind of hanging off, but that's okay. And maybe on the floor by this cushion, we could have a switch. Okay, wait, no, this is cute. Yep. Now, you can't have a house full of K-pop idols without a place to perform. So let's work on the stage. Look at this stuff I found. So when I think of like, a stage area, I think of really pretty colorful lights. So I want to decorate this section with literally all of this stuff. And then you see I have a couch in here. I thought this part of the balcony would be perfect for like a concert viewing area. Let's set this up. So I think I want this solid light blue block to be our stage. So first, let's just go all the way across like this. And then I actually want stairs on either side so people can get on and off the stage. Actually, maybe, why don't we go back a little bit? That way, the like front center portion of the stage sticks out more than the sides. Let's see how this looks. Ooh, yeah, I like this. Okay, and then I picked out this dotted lit cool pink block so we could put a design on the back wall. I was thinking maybe stripes. Stripes feel kind of cool. Wait, that's kind of fun. And then let's incorporate a bunch of lights. So I have purple, magenta, pink, and green. And then I also have magenta fairy lights, purple fairy lights, blue, and lime. Oh, I also picked out these because I wanted to do some like uplights. I think that's what that's called, like when you do this and they're on the floor, but they shine up. Let me grab this rope and figure out the hanging lights that I want to do. Okay, so I want them all to be kind of different heights, but some the same. Like, I do like symmetry. Oh, so pretty. And then we can do pink here and green here. Oh, wait, this is so pretty. I really like that. I kind of have an idea, but I don't know if it's gonna look bad. What if we put these fairy lights on the back wall, but vertical? Like, okay, like in between these little stripes. We could do that. It's giving concert. Wait, no, cool. I like it. Okay, let's do a magenta. We'll do blue, and then we'll do purple. This is so fun. Wait, look at this. Now on the stage, look, there's like microphones and stuff. Okay, I know in all the performances in the movies, I really, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think they're playing instruments. The only time I've really seen a piano was in the Huntr's apartment. So whatever, they're into music, so I'm gonna put a keyboard out anyway, but I also have a DJ mixer. I think that's kind of cool. And then I have quite the selection of microphones to pick from, so we'll have to pick our favorite. First things first, let's put a piano in the middle back here. We'll go one block away from the wall for our DJ mixer. And then maybe we could put speakers like at the front like this. I don't know if we're gonna be able to fit these lights in here. I'm gonna be so real. Oh, they actually light up though. That's cool. Oh, I kind of like it. Okay, cool. And then microphones. Should we do this black one, this silver one, or there's like this one, it's kind of different, and then there's like a loose mic. I kind of like this silver one because there is like a lot of black little accessory pieces going on, so maybe this will lighten up the space a bit, and then we could pop a couple of these solo microphones on the ground as like a grab and go karaoke night kind of vibe. Now, something I literally just thought of was, what if we added some banners for texture? Yep, I like that. And wait, that'll also match the couch I picked out. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, hold on. We could either do like singular chair. Actually, I think a sofa's better. Let's just build a big sofa, a big ottoman thing there. I just like this is such a cool room. Sorry, I'm a little excited. I just think it looks so cool. I love it. Next, let's go decorate Mira's room. Mira is the lead dancer and choreographer of Huntr, and I chose a pink room for her because of her pink hair. Just like Rumi and Zoe, I found a really cool block for this room. Look at how pretty this is. I'm obsessed. I want to get rid of this wall and use this block instead. Okay, now just like the other rooms, I do want to add some windows and curtains. So where's the middle? Here it is. Oh, this is so cute. Now for her bed, I obviously picked a bubblegum pink bed. So let's add the headboard, add the bed, and frame it out. So first of all, if you noticed, I do have the same kind of bathroom vanity that I have for Zoe, but instead of the stuff that I put on Zoe's, for Mira, we're gonna put makeup, because the part in the music video song, but she's like, money pump ever. And she's putting makeup on, it's like perfect. There's makeup. I also have like nail polishes that I really like. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should make hers bigger so we can fit more stuff on it. I kind of like the way that looks. So we could put makeup here, nail polish here, and in the middle, a mirror. Oh, I wish I could put it across. Is it silly if I put it up there? I mean, I feel like Mira's pretty tall, so she could kind of just stand up and look in the mirror. And again, she has to have a cool closet. Oh, wait, I made this bigger so we don't have space for the full double wide. So maybe we do a single cabinet tower on either side. And then we can add the shoes. Oh, okay, wait. So something funny that I wanted to add to Mira's room specifically. So remember when she's like wearing a sleeping bag? So I have one in Minecraft. And we can just like put it over here by her closet. Like she took it out to wear. Okay, also besides that, we have to put the bathrobe out somewhere. Will it fit here? Yes. Then again, I have to add my fairy lights and my pink bunting because it's just so pretty. I love that you can stack them like this. There we go. Okay, now do I have like a little pink desk for her? I think I do. I do. I want to put 2 of these on either side of her bed like this. Then over here, maybe we can have a record player and a microphone. Then over here, we can have some noodles and a phone. We can put a lamp on both of these little headboard spots. And because Mira has a balcony, we could put some chairs out here. Okay, now the last couple of things I want to add are some ramen by the bed. Then we can add a couple of floor cushions, some paper lanterns, and some carpet. Across from Mira's room for our magpie and tiger companions, I chose a blue room. These 2 supernatural creatures are Junu's pets. Because Derpy the tiger is mostly blue with orange eyes, I have these to decorate with. And because our magpie friend is black, I've got these blocks. I know our little derpy tiger friend is a tiger. He's kind of big, so I don't think he's gonna fit in this pet bed. So I am gonna build him a giant tiger bed. Before I do that though, I actually want to break this. I'm so sorry. I'm doing this a lot where I'm making an accent wall. And it's just mostly because I'm finding a lot of cool blocks. Like, look at this. Does this not have derpy tiger energy? It literally looks like magical derpy tigers. I don't know, it's cool. I literally love this. We're gonna do a big bed. A triple wide blue bed. Just for Derpy. Wait, this is perfect for him. I love it. I do feel like we need windows in this space though, so hold on. Let's get some side windows here. And a back window. Okay, now for the rest of this room, I do have a little potted plant so that Derpy can knock it over and fix it over and over again. So maybe we could put that right by the end of the bed. We could actually put a couple. Maybe like another plant here, another plant here. Then because Derpy kind of has a cat-like behavior, I thought it would be fun to put a little cat tree in here and like a little nail scratcher. Then for our little magpie friend, I actually have a couple of bird items. I don't specifically have any birds that look like it, but I have a black bird bath. I've got a couple of bird houses that we can try. I wasn't sure what color would suit this space. I've got a black bird cage, black fairy lights and carpet, a little black bed. And then I also have this. Okay, so I know this is totally a witch hat and it doesn't really look like the little hat that the bird wears, but it's pretty close. Oh, you know what might look kind of cool? I want to do a thing where I hang the bird cage, but I also want to hang lanterns with it too. Then maybe on the wall, I think I want to stick with this dark brown one that kind of matches the rope and stuff. If I just break this and grab the rest of the stuff in here, we can use this other side for the bird bath. Look, see, it's kinda, there's 2 of them, but like it's kinda like it. I could just put like this little hat on the wall, and if we like look at it from this angle, it's kind of like he's wearing it. Oh my goodness. I almost forgot. You know how Derpy sends messages back and forth between Rumi and Jinu? Well, I thought it would be kind of fun if we like had a mailbox papers and letters kind of scattered around as like all the notes that they send back and forth to each other. I think I want to add some orange carpet along Derpy's bed because it kind of matches his eyes. And then over by the bird stuff, we can just do a couple of different carpets like this. And then maybe just over at the end of the room here, we can add some blue lanterns. For the kitchen in this K-pop Demon Hunter house, I thought it would be really fun to theme it after the Saja Boys Soda Pop song. With all these diner furniture pieces, we can make our own soda shop. The coolest part about this is the fact that I literally have a soda machine. Look at this. We can put like a counter along this back wall and have all the different sodas. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh my gosh, it's full of sodas. Wait, this is perfect. Look at this. I know I'm using a lot of the cyan color, but I also want to use pink. You know what? Maybe we should just use the pink diner one to match. That might actually be cute. Hold on. Now, do we have space in here to do little tables or booths? Also, look, there's a jukebox. We got like neon signs. Okay, I think I decided on this. And we also have these round tables that we could probably fit into this space. I actually think I like this back soda area set up like this instead, just because I like how many different cans are on display here. Okay, so I'm happy with that. You know what? Hold on. I have like this awkward space back here that really doesn't need to be here. So if I just push everything back a block, then we could put the jukeboxes right in between both of these. Now that the ends over here are free, we can add some bubblegum machines. Okay, now on the tables, I actually have like little soda cans. So we can add these. We can also add some little diner condiments to the tables if people want to like order other stuff besides soda, I guess. And then we could put a couple more sodas here. Oh, that's cute. I also thought that the ceiling looked a little plain, so I dressed it up with some pretty dotted beams. For the living room, I want to loosely recreate the Huntr's apartment because I think it's super cute. But more specifically, I want to capture the couch scene where they bring in a ton of snacks. Look at all the stuff I found. Look at all the snacks. I've got ramen and pizza, sushi, donuts, a little dessert thing because they have a strawberry dessert thing, popcorn, and boba. I'm so excited. Now, they have a white couch, so I'm grabbing a white couch. They also have a couple of cyan accent chairs in their living room, and then they have a carpet with these kind of colors. And then we'll do this color, and this color. Right? I think that's exactly what it looks like. Okay, I looked it up and I was wrong. These colors are actually swapped. So they have like a cool wiggly rug that's a lot of this color, then a tiny bit of yellow striped down the middle, and then this kind of purpley pink color. Then they have a couch that kind of is a shape that I can't recreate in Minecraft, so we're gonna try our best. And then right in the middle, we could have an ottoman. Now, on their couch in the movie, there's like literally a sheep plushie. So, I got some of those. I don't know if I can put these on the couch. No, it's gonna float. So, can we put it here? It's gonna float. Okay, we're just gonna put some sheep on the floor. And then because there's an open space over here in front of the stairs, this could be where we put the accent chairs. So let's grab carpets in the same color as the rug over here. And then we can kind of just do a little mini version of the carpet. Oh wait, I forgot that they totally have a piano. Wait, we can fit that over here maybe, right? Will this fit? Whoa, that's kind of big. Okay, I might put this here and get rid of the couch. Everything else can stay. We can keep the rug and the lamp, that's fine, but we're gonna have to put these chairs somewhere else now. Maybe just over by the couches here. So one here, one here. Perfect. Now, because I don't really have the biggest TVs in my game right now, I was thinking we could just use a couple of frame blocks and make our own TV. Ta-da! Now that we have the majority of the furniture placed down, it's time for the snacks. This is literally perfect. Hold on, look. It's a ramen cart. And there's literally 3 bowls for the 3 Huntrix members. Since they brought all their snacks to like the couch, I feel like we should put all the food over here. Maybe we can do a little skinny table like behind the couch to sit all the food on. We could put a dessert little pudding with the strawberries in the middle. Then we could have some donuts. Got pizza, noodles. We literally have different types of sushi, which is amazing. I've already run out of space though, so we're gonna have to put some like on the floor. It's kind of all on the floor and I don't love that. What if we just made more tables? That way we can have like more sushi on display. I mean, I guess one of them's got to be on the floor because I want all the bobas up here. And the rest of this living space, I just want to add a couple of lanterns hanging from the ceiling. Oh, we can totally add a couple of floor cushions too if we wanted to. And then over by the piano, we should add a stool. Now for Jinu's room, I'm choosing blue as the main color because of his casual blue jeans and blue and white shirt. Jinu is the leader of the Saja Boys, a group of demons who pretend to be a K-pop boy band to steal Huntrix's fans. But spoiler alert, it doesn't work. Now for Jinu's room, I want to start off with the bed, but instead of surrounding it with blue blocks, I think I want to do white because his shirt is mostly white. In my mind, Jinu likes reading and playing video games, so I did get some books and stuff for him. Oh, and also, because he is part of the bad boy demon K-pop group. Look what I have. So you know how I have the white robes for the girls? We can pretend that this is their demon outfits. I know it's not exact, but it's pretty close for Minecraft. I don't know if this is gonna go here though, but I just thought that was really funny. Maybe we should put it above his bed. Yes. Okay, perfect. Across from his bed, I think I want to set up a desk and like library wall. That's kind of fun. Okay, now wait, let's grab a computer. On the desk it goes. I picked this one because it's mostly white and blue. But will this fit? No. Okay, we're gonna have to put the computer there awkwardly. It's okay. Okay, now let's just grab these books because obviously, I mean, like he's the leader, so I'm assuming that he also, you know, writes songs or helps write songs. So we can pretend that he doesn't just read, he also writes songs and all the songs are in these books. Maybe we could put a notebook right by his bed, and over here we can have a lamp. Speaking of lamps hanging from the ceiling, we have to have, oh, the ceiling looks like that now because of the upstairs. We just don't look at the ceiling, it's okay. We're just going to add some lanterns like this because they're pretty. Then we could just add a bunch of carpet. And over by the window, we can have a microphone, a phone, and the record player. Because the windows in this room are different than some of the other bedrooms, instead of doing curtains, I think I want to add banners. And there we go. Across from Gino's room, we have Baby. Well, he is a demon in disguise. He's the youngest and plays up a cute persona with childish behaviors. Surprisingly though, when performing music, he commands the stage with his rapping abilities. Obviously, because his name is Baby, I chose to use baby pink and baby blue colors. Also, because he's baby and acts kind of like a baby. Got a lot of baby toys. Okay, so first, obviously, we're gonna add a bed, and I was originally gonna use this color bed because it matches the colors of the room, but I'm kind of thinking maybe we should do blue. Yeah, that's cute. Because the back of this bed is on a solid wall, I am gonna give him the same window that I've been giving a couple of the other rooms. Okay, now in the rest of this space, before I add any of the toys down, I do want to add some carpet. So let's just do a cute little checkered rug. And actually, I don't want to put everything on the floor, so we could put like a little table here, a little table there. And on these tables, we could have a record player, a microphone, this little This little milk bottle, because he's a baby. And a pink phone, because he's part of the Saja Boys fake K-pop demon boy band group. We can't forget to display his actual outfit. From the ceiling, we can hang some pink and blue lanterns. And then in the rest of the space, we can add some toys. Wait, I forgot that I had this cute little lunchbox for him. Oh, so cute. By his bed, we can put a teddy bear. I also have a creeper plushie and a chicken with a baby zombie on it. Maybe in the middle of the room, we could have a train set. Then we can have a jack-in-the-box, some baby blocks, a xylophone. Then I kind of want to see if we can add some playground equipment. I've got like this little horsey guy and some of these cute little tires. We also have a standalone train and a dollhouse. Next up is Abby, another Demon in Disguise boy band member. For Abby's room, I'm going with a seafoam teal green color, primarily to match the base color of his shirt. And on his shirt, he has pink flowers. Abby is like the athletic, muscular hot guy of the group, hence why his name is Abby. So look what I have in this chest. A bunch of workout stuff just for him. And pink flowers. Perfect for matching the vibe of his outfit. I'm using a seafoam green kind of teal bed so that it matches his shirt, but I'm gonna surround it with pink so that it matches the flowers. And his hair. His hair is pink. I just added some windows over the bed, but instead of doing those other curtains that I've been using this whole time, I think I want to use some pink banners. Go on the sides like this. Now, the biggest items that I have for him are these gym items that we have to figure out where to fit, because they're kind of big. So maybe the treadmill can go right here. Then we have this giant multi-gym. Wait, hold on. Maybe we put this here, the treadmill next to it there, and then on this side, we can just have a bunch of weights and a bench. It's very like colorful on this side and just black gym equipment on this side, but I don't really know how to fix that. We're gonna try though. Okay, to bring some black into the other half of the room, we can display his robe and hat. Then because of the flowers on his shirt, we have a flower lamp. We also have this glow flower, and I also have flower fairy lights. Maybe we can like add those around here to bring some pink back into the side. That could work. Maybe we can add some cyan fairy lights and banners just to brighten up this side of the room and add some more color. Oh, you know what? We should add a mirror. Abby is definitely the kind of guy that wants to look at himself. So let's get a mirror centered on this wall. Like a big mirror, and then we could put the weights on either side. And honestly, I don't really think we need the bench, but we could still put it somewhere else. Yeah, that works. I definitely want to add a bunch of pink carpet to the floor to kind of break up how much cyan we have going on. From the ceiling, we can hang some lanterns. Then in this corner, we can have a table for a phone, and at the head of the bed, we can add a microphone. Now, Mystery was a little hard to brainstorm a room for because he is, well, mysterious. Most of his face is covered by his hair, and he's pretty silent and reserved. Basing the room off of his outfit, though, I'll be using a combination of magenta and yellow. This is what I picked out, just like all the other rooms. Let's start decorating with his bed. Besides magenta and yellow, he actually has a bit of this periwinkle color on his vest. So I think this works pretty well. Then maybe to bring out the yellow, we can add a yellow lamp. On the topic of yellow, we could do yellow curtains on the window, or we could do the same color as the bed. Oh, I think I like the yellow actually. Then, because he has stars on his vest, they're not like yellow stars, but I have yellow stars. So putting these on the wall could kind of match his outfit more. Cute. Now, obviously, I want to hang some more lanterns from the ceiling. I also have this little side table, some starlights, a chair, a phone. And we can't forget his outfit. Maybe we should put like a little sitting area over here. We could put an ottoman in the middle. I kind of want to put his outfit on this wall here. Maybe, wait, let's make it floating up a little bit. There we go. So across from the bed, we could put this. We could have a yellow record player, a lavender phone. Maybe we should grab another stool in a magenta color. And I almost forgot about his microphone. I mean, he literally doesn't talk, but he sings, so we can put that here. On the floor, we can add a bunch of cute carpet. Then we could add this little side table in the corner with a starlight on it. Over the desk, we could have some banners. Hanging from the ceiling, we can have some lanterns. And maybe above the bed, we can add some fairy lights. You know what? Somehow this room actually kind of feels mysterious. It's perfect. Now, romance is pretty easy to decorate for. Romance is the romantic, flirty member of the group, and he makes heart shapes appear out of thin air to his fans. He has pink hair and wears a yellow shirt, so those are the main colors I'm gonna use for this room. Look at how cute all this stuff is. It's yellow, it's pink. I literally have yellow and pink heart balloons. It's perfect. But okay, hold on. Wait. We need to do this the right way. I want a yellow bed with a pink border. We're gonna have to add our windows and curtain again because I think I want to put it on this wall here. So right when you walk in, it's like bam, you see the bed. Ta-da! And the rest of this space, we can decorate with a bunch of heart stuff. Okay, I think I definitely want the balloons floating on either side of the bed. Then we can have these pastel pink hearts over the window. I'm not sure about these ones. I like them, but I love these, so I think I just want like a bunch of these everywhere. I also have this, like, I literally have a pink heart couch, which is hilarious. Like, look at that. So if we wanted to, we could like totally set up a little lounge area. That's a bit too close to each other, but hold on. It's kind of cute. We should probably put a window here. And then we'll grab some pink banners and do some curtains. I do have some other heart balloons that we could kind of place around, maybe on these walls here. Then over here, we could put a little rose. Then we could have some cake. Now we can't forget that this is like a musical guy. So over here, we can add a desk or a record player, a microphone, and a cell phone. We could add a yellow stool, some yellow and pink carpet. Then we can add some lantern lights and his outfit. Last but not least, we have Gwima's basement. Gwima? I think it's Gwima. For the space, I wanted to create like a second TV room with a couch, but to give it that Gwima flair, I'm making a gradient on the wall to represent his flames. Look at these colors. They look just like his flames. Now his fire goes from a dark magenta to like this violet color, this dark violet, and then a little bit of blue. So I want to try to recreate that in here somehow. If we maybe do something like this. Like, it doesn't have to be perfectly even. I just need to try to make some kind of flame-like gradient on this wall. Wait, that actually kind of looks like flames. I did it on the first try. That's pretty good. Now let's do that for the rest of these walls. Have it go up like this. The side can go like this. Then we just have bits of magenta popping up. Purple. And blue. Look at this. Oh, it looks so good. I don't love that the roof is like this. So maybe I could just grab everything and move it down a block. There we go. And now we could just use this blue block and fill in the ceiling. That looks so much better. Okay, this is kind of cool. Now, obviously, I'm gonna have to sort out these stairs because they're kind of incorrect. Maybe we should do that first. Hold on, wait, there. These ones match. That looks better. And then honestly, we should probably fill in the sides too. Okay, now because I want this to be like a TV room, we obviously have to put a TV down here, but like this is so small. I think I'm gonna have to make a custom one. There we go. Now, if you're wondering why I kind of put the TV up a little bit higher like that, it's because I have these campfires and I feel like it would add to the vibe. So because this is purple down here, we could add these. Oh, that's a lot of smoke. But then I was thinking maybe with some trap doors, totally kind of hide it a little bit. Can you even see the flames? So you can. If you look in there, you can see the magenta. Now we've got magenta fire, blue fire, and purple fire. Then right in the middle of this room, we could put the couch right here. I know it's supposed to be like a creepy demon basement, but I love these colors. To finish off this space, we could just add a couple more paper lanterns. And now our K-Pop Demon Hunter house is officially done. Let's go on a tour. First things first, this is the outside of the house. I really like it. But now, let's go on the inside. So first, we have the living room inspired by the Huntr's apartment. So we've got the white couch, the colorful rug, a bunch of food like sushi and boba, ramen and pizza. We have a couple of floor cushions and sheep plushies, a whole ramen stall, a popcorn machine, and over in the corner, we have a piano. As you walk through the living room, you'll see the Soda Pop Soda Shop kitchen. This place is so fun. We've got a cute diner set up, music to play in the jukeboxes, a ton of soda to pick from, and there's even gumballs. If we head down the left hallway of this house, the first room we'll see is Jinu's room, which is obviously blue and has a lot of books and game stuff. His outfit. Across from here, we have Baby's room, which honestly turned out so cute. I love all the little toys everywhere. He's got his music stuff, little baby stuffed animals. He also has a milk bottle. If we make our way across the other side of the house, these are the most recent rooms we just decorated. So we have Abby's room, which is full of workout stuff and flowers. I think it's pretty cute. Then across from his room, we have Mystery's room. I think this one might be one of my favorites. I love the colors in here. I love the yellow with the magenta. The stars just look super cute. I like that he has a little seating area. And then obviously he's got some music stuff. At the end of the hallway, we have Romance's room, which is very lovey-dovey. There are a lot of hearts in here. We've got little heart garlands, heart balloons, heart couches, and heart cakes. But then we also have the music stuff, a phone, and his outfit. Now, if we head up the stairs, this is probably my other favorite room. I love this room. This is the little music performance stage area room where both of the bands can sing and stuff. But like, look what I did. I added a sign for Huntr. I added a sign for the Saja boys. I love all of the fairy lights and like this vertical design. I just think it's really cool. We've got the DJ stuff. We've got piano, microphones, lights, and speakers. And across from the stage, we have a lounge area. Heading down this right hallway, we have Rumi's bedroom, which is super cute. I love purple. I love this bed so much. Like this color, it's from a mod and I think it's called lavender and it's so cute. It's such a pretty color. Besides the bed, we have some music stuff. We have record player, a little water bottle, a robe, balloons, ramen, of course, and a big closet. Across from Rumi's room, we have Zoe's room. It's so bright and green in here. I kind of love it. Zoe has a bunch of plushies, especially a turtle plushie. She's got some ramen, she's got some noodles, a big closet, and a desk for songwriting. Down this hallway, we have Mira's room with the black sleeping bag that she wore. Then she has a big closet area, her robe for going to the spa, and her makeup for getting ready. Mira has a little balcony area just like Zoe does. I just put pink furniture for her and green furniture for Zoe. Then, of course, she has her music stuff and some ramen. Across from Mira's room, we have the pet room. This is the area for Derpy Tiger and the little black bird. We have the letters on the floor that he likes to send to Rumi and Jinu. We have like little cat scratcher stuff, potted plants, and we've got bird cages and birdhouses. Then finally, all the way down in the basement, we have the space for gwima. Though honestly, this is not scary. Yes, there's fire, but it's colorful fire. And I think it's pretty. So yeah, this is like the secondary kind of living lounge space where people can come downstairs and hang out and watch TV. I love this house so much. It's hard for me to pick a favorite. I love Mystery's room and the stage area a lot though, but what's your favorite? Let me know in the comments below, and if you're new, make sure to subscribe.